When we're live. Oh, now we're live. Oh, no, we're live. Now we're live. It's all good. It's all good. If you're watching the live video, stay tuned to DanielandGeorgia.com and SpecialChronicles.com for the audio podcast. Because that's where you can subscribe to the show. So, yeah. So, here we go with this fun. Hold on. Let me. Do I even know what show this is? Yes, I know what show it is. I just need to pull it up on the phone. There we go. It's all good. We're ready. And I'm gonna hit record and get started. In 3, who wants to? Georgia, do you want to give me the countdown?
Yes. 3, 2.
Support for Special Chronicles is brought to you by listeners like you. Please support this podcast at specialchronicles.com/give. That's specialchronicles.com/give. Support for Special Chronicles is also brought to you by our patron supporters. Become a patron, get you exclusive access to Bonus Cast, a patron-only podcast with bonus features. Subscribe to either an annual season pass, mini-series 2-month pass, or episode 1-month pass. Join today and select your private streaming plan today. Become a patron supporter today at specialchronicles.com/bonuscast. That's specialchronicles.com/bonuscast. Support for Special Chronicles is also made possible thanks to a grant from the ComEd Energy Force program, the country's first energy efficiency education program designed for and taught by people with disabilities. Learn more at Special Chronicles. Learn more about how ComEd is powering lives at specialchronicles.com/ComEd. That's specialchronicles.com/ComEd.
I didn't know that you had a crush on me. How did I never see all that we could have been? High time we turned the pages, start a story for the ages. High time we got it going on. I know it's never easy for people who love anymore. But we gotta try, 'cause you and I were meant to be. I love you, baby, and I know it takes more than words to show it. You are the one, and I know it.
Coming up on the Daniel and Georgia Show, Season 2, Episode 7, it's Double Date Nights number 1. Welcome back to the Daniel and Georgia Show. My name is Daniel, and I am from SpecialChronicles.com and DanielandGeorgia.com.
And my name is Georgia. I'm Chef G at Georgia's Kitchen and also Dan's True Love.
And we are excited because today we have we're doing something new this week, and that is we have a double date night episode. This is a long time in the making, and with our special guests, all friends and yours, Lowen and Garrett. Welcome, Lowen and Garrett.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome.
So just to kind of give our listeners, because they're going to actually get a peek into what would be a double date night, which we should have had some wine doing this episode if we would have planned things out a little bit better. But Lowen, you and I were talking about this when we were at work, right, at United.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we're all dressed up. Most of us are dressed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently Garrett didn't get the memo of
He looks very handsome.
Okay.
Good job.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
as
he
a
still looks good.
friend. Ew.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, just to give our listeners a fun fact, Garrett is the voice of Special Chronicles, as you will hear right now.
Until next week.
Well, wait.
remember,
Hold on.
choose to include.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
The show's not done. The show's not done. But that's, yeah. So Garrett, it's been a while. I mean, you came in studio in the old studio to like
Right.
do that voiceover. So let's begin. I mean, I wish we could, and maybe sometime in the future, once this whole COVID-19 thing passes, and we can, we can actually do a double date night in person.
Yes, in person would be a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, let's try not to talk over each other. Well, what were you saying, Lon?
I was just saying I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. And let's see. What do we now? One of the popular segments that we have is where we call listeners on the air. So maybe at the end of the program, we'll have to actually call. Who should we call? Should we call your dad, Lon? Oh wait, no. Someone who's number. Who should we call? Should we call Karen Milligan later at the end of the show?
Yeah, let's do Garrett.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay. If she doesn't know that, well, okay. So I'll text her and tell her that we'll call her later on the show. But okay. So what should we talk about first?
Well, I actually have questions for Lauren and Garrett.
Okay. I mean, and then we'll kind of go in like a free form conversation. Before we get to those questions, I thought, well, something big happened this past week, right? You guys know what it is? Wait, hold on. Lauren or Gail, do you guys know what big thing happened?
What are you referring to, Daniel?
Something big happened to somebody on this episode on this double date night to one of the four of us. Okay, if you guys can you guys not guess? Should we just tell you?
Are you referring to my blog, Daniel?
No, but that's good for us to talk about. That's good for us to talk about later on in this episode. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's big.
Well, what? You're not broadcasting yet?
Yes, we are podcasting. It's okay.
I think we should just tell them.
Okay, let's tell them. Drum roll, and it is.
All right, so Garrett and Lauren, I actually graduated from college.
Congratulations!
Oh, nice, Georgia. Congratulations.
Thank you. So in June, I'll be getting my baking and pastry certificate.
Wow, that's amazing. Hey, I'm proud of you, Georgia.
Thanks, Garrett.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
actually going further with graduations, I actually have officially graduated high school now. So I thought I should probably add that.
Awesome. Well, that also.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So I'm celebrating with you, Georgia.
Yeah, I had a huge graduation week. I even come up with really good pictures. So since Daniel didn't come to my graduation, I posted a picture of him and me on layout just to see if he was at the graduation.
I didn't see this.
Nice.
I didn't see this yet.
Well, you will by the time we're done with the episode.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. Okay, good. And so I just wanted to put you all in full screen so I can see you better. So I texted Karen so we can try to call her later. So before we get to the questions that Georgia has for you guys, what else has everybody been up to this past week?
I went to visit my brother today.
Where does your brother live?
He's up in Wisconsin. He goes to University of Madison for college, and he's studying engineering.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Neat. And Garrett?
Yeah, no, I was trying to think, but I think the thing that I know, Daniel, of this past week, I'm just watching a TV show called The 100, and tomorrow is good. Tomorrow and the other day, tomorrow is a Memorial Day. Also, my brother Seth's birthday, and my mom's and dad's anniversary is the next day after that.
Neat.
Wow, yeah,
Wow.
pretty cool.
Congratulations to your parents and happy birthday to Seth.
Yeah. Happy birthday to your brother, and
Yeah, same for me.
And I've been busy working still at United with the new hours, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and busy with lots of productions at Special Chronicles, and writing. Thanks to Karen Milligan, writing a 1-minute speech for the virtual Summer Games opening ceremony. Shortest speech ever.
Good job, Daniel.
Thanks. We kicked off the show with talking over each other, and now we're taking turns. So, good. All right. Should we get to those questions, and then we'll.
Sure. I actually have a question for Lauren.
Okay.
When did you realize that Garrett was the one for you?
Wow. That's a hard question. I would say it was sort of the night I first met him. It was the Special Olympics Gala, and we met. I was on the dance floor with my parents dancing, and I think Garrett was sitting down somewhere, and then he came to the dance floor, and my dad saw him, and he pointed him out to me and pushed me over. And so if it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't have a boyfriend. I wouldn't have met Garrett. So big thank you to my dad for that. And I would say that was the time I first realized Garrett was the one.
Awesome. Can I just add something there to that?
Yeah.
Lauren, so when we were working back at O'Hare Airport, you told me that Garrett was your first boyfriend, just like I told you that Georgia was my first girlfriend, right?
Right.
So that's pretty neat, that here we'll all found each other, and then
I do want to say Garrett's not only going to be my first boyfriend, but my last.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
That's really nice, Lauren.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, and something else that I also added on to that was Georgia's not only my first, but hopefully my last.
Yes.
So
So sweet.
Garrett, I'm just wondering, Garrett, what's going through your mind right now?
What's going through my mind right now? Oh boy. I know what Georgia said to Lauren, but I think what's going through my mind is how sweet Lauren is, and that I will not be here because of Lauren, and also because of Jenny Fortner, because Jenny Fortner she paid for mom and I to go to the gala, and I didn't. I was trying to go to the dance floor, and I know that I was sitting down, but I said, but there was a song that I knew, and I said, wait a minute. I got up. I went to the dance floor. I was dancing like all by myself, and I was kind of nervous if Lauren was gonna say no, but she did not, because Doug, thanks to Doug, she pushed Lauren to me, and if it wasn't for Lauren to step up to that first plate, I would not have been living right now, because she is my hero, and she'll be my last girlfriend ever in my entire life.
That was really nice, Garrett.
I do really want to add that night I was supposed to wear it for prom, and but it didn't fit me then. And so what's so beautiful about this is that was the first time I wore the dress. And I got to wear it with the most important person now in my life. And I think that is probably a very important thing I needed to say.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to communicate with our producer. So can we ask Garrett the same question? Garrett, what made you want to
be with Lauren?
Be with Lauren. Yes.
I know that Lauren said that was a hard question, and it is a hard question, but for me to be with Lauren, she's like she's like my hero, because because my weight is down, and because of Lauren, I would not be living right now, because she got me into Weight Watchers, and I have now watched my weight, and I am down 174.2 because of her.
Wow, that's pretty interesting, Garrett.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah. So next topic.
Okay.
You can see who really thought of all these topics.
Well, okay. So what happened was I went on Google last night and I found these questions. Well, actually, most of these were based on Lauren and Garrett. I also came up with other topics like families, places you've lived when you came in the U.S., your favorite animals.
Before we get to the next question topic, can we say, Lauren and Garrett, do you guys want Georgia and me to answer the same question?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I think it's only fitting. So Lauren, do you want to ask both of us the question, so that way it actually makes?
Yeah, sure. So, starting with Georgia, what was the first time you realized Daniel was the one?
Well, Well, first, I realized what I didn't know about him back then was he was a photographer before he started Special Chronicles. The reason why he's the one for me is because he makes me smile every day, and he has this ability where he loves taking pictures a lot of me and him. That's why I realized that he's the one that I want to grow old with.
Awesome.
Beautiful. And how about you, Daniel?
So the moment. Wait, can you remind me what the question is?
Yeah, sure. So what was the first time you realized that Georgia was yours?
The moment that I realized Georgia was mine was that first athlete leadership meeting that we were at down in Nomo at the headquarters. And when I asked her to be the first in studio co-host, and that next moment that when she came in and I saw her smile and her cute, attractive, beautiful smile was really made me know that Georgia was my cutest true love forever.
I love you, Daniel.
Love you too. How was that? Good? Okay. So should we move on?
Sure, yeah. So do you want to do the topics, or do you want to stay in with the questions?
Let's stay with the question and then move into the topics, and then we can kind of Lowen and Garrett, you guys can kind of after that can kind of just free form a little bit, and we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, because this is people are listening to or watching the Daniel and Georgia Show season 2 episode 7 double date nights #1. So anything can happen.
Okay. Well, for question 2, when did you first met for Lowen and for Garrett?
So that was a gala I was talking about.
Oh, for Garrett, what?
It was a gala. And that's what started everything. Started the feelings, the togetherness, it started everything. And then it sort of just took off, and we started dating. We went down to Mexico together with our families, and yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Garrett.
Yes, Georgia.
When did you first met Lowen?
The first meeting thing for me was also at the gala, at the dance floor, and I know Lauren and I were dancing like a storm. She was actually not me, but
that's untrue. I remember it differently.
it was not me. When the dance was done, Lauren and I exchanged phone numbers, and I have so yes, we've exchanged phone numbers. The thing I am trying to get you guys to think of is that first met Lauren right there, and she'll only be my lover. I love you, Lauren.
I love you too, Garrett.
Awesome. I was gonna. Can I just ask a follow-up question?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Yeah,
So,
please.
Lo and Garrett said. You had said that it wasn't exactly how Garrett described it. Do you want to maybe your side of the story? Just as a journalist, I have to say.
Yeah, no, Garrett is right. We did exchange phone numbers after dancing. We did exchange phone numbers, yes. And there was one part, like towards the end of the night, where we sort of disappeared, and I think our both Garrett's mom and my parents were looking for us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
Sort of got
okay.
lost in conversation. We clicked automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
So, what was the question? When did you meet Garrett? Let's now, Lowen, do you want to ask both of us the same question?
Yes. When did
Not when. Just to let our listeners know, it's not when we met Garrett. When we met each other, right?
Yeah.
when
Okay.
did you meet Georgia?
Me? Oh, you can ask me that. I thought you can ask Georgia first. Okay. So when I first met Georgia, well, I kind of said it in the first question, but was at the athlete leadership training down in Normal at the headquarters for Special Olympics Illinois, and it was at that moment that I just fell completely, totally in love with her, and I knew just somehow knew that she was the one.
That's awesome.
I love you, babe.
Georgia, when was the first time you met Daniel?
Well, it was the first time that I co-hosted his episode. But besides that, when I first met him, we had this moment where we totally clicked like that, like Garrett suggested. It was that moment on when I knew that when we were online, I actually changed my relationship status in a relationship with Daniel. I noticed that when we first met at that point was that he brights everybody in the room whenever I hear his name, I blush a lot. And I miss him every single day and night. And that's how I first met him.
Great, Georgia, and I know what you mean by how Daniel brightens the mood in the room. Every time I go to work and I see him, the first thing that happens to me is I smile, because that's what Daniel does. He puts a smile on your face. He has a bunch of energy. He seems very committed to work, and I think that's amazing that Daniel's that way.
Yeah. Well,
he's super athletic. Like he and I, actually, at that point, we actually met through swimming because he and I are both swimmers.
And I am too. So.
Yeah, so that's why when we first met at that point, I didn't know that he swam. And then he came up to me and said, "Hey, can I introduce you to my coaches?" And when I was talking to his coaches from back then, that's when I knew that Dan can swim.
Great.
Yeah, and I just want to kind of follow up after. Thanks for all that nice comments. And Lone, when I see you at work as well, I love your smile and as well. What do you think of it?
Daniel, the smiling thing is like me loving Lauren. It's her smile also as well because I love her smile and because she's beautiful. It's my girlfriend as well.
Yeah, I know.
I'm smiling right now because Garrett. The reason why I always smile, what Garrett's saying about why he loves it so much, is because he makes it happen. I don't think he realizes that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and I was going to say, yeah, I mean, Georgia makes me smile.
Well, I do have a follow-up.
Okay.
I have over 5 or 6 picture frames of me and Daniel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so one of them was our 5-year anniversary. And then we had 2 wedding dates, one from my twin sister and one from his sister.
Speaking of anniversaries, so listeners know that March 2020, we celebrated our 5-year anniversary, even though the first few years, kind of going back to what Georgia said, that when we first I guess what the kids say, Facebook official, we, put our relationship status on Facebook and online. But for the first few years, we didn't, publicly tell people online, or we didn't tell a lot of our family and friends for the first few years. So that's why March 2020 was 5 years. So next year, 2021 will be 6 years, so 5 years. So Lauren and Garrett, what's your anniversary?
Our anniversary is October 20th. Which is October 20th. That's when the gala was, when we first met, and I think it's a big thing for me, especially because it's 2 days before my birthday, and so I not only get to celebrate our anniversary, but we also get to celebrate my birthday together on the same day. It's just something that we've had together that's been truly very important to me. To be able to celebrate them together is the best thing that's happening for me.
Awesome. So let's I'm trying to tell people, YouTube comments I'll disable, so I'm trying to tell people to live tweet with us, so if people want to comment that way. So next question.
All right. Well.
Wait, before we take the next, sorry about that. Before we go on to the next question, can we just take a brief sponsor break?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and a PSA for the Inclusion Revolution. So, who wants to say the sponsors? Oh, wait, I'm the only one with the script. How are we going to do this?
What does it say?
You guys just want me to read it, and then next time, okay, here's what we'll do. For Double Date Nights number 2, Lauren and Garrett, all of you guys read the sponsors.
Okay.
Does that sound good, Garrett, Lauren? Okay. So here we go. All right. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Daniel and Georgia Show, Season 2, Episode 7, Double Date Nights number 1. We'll be right back on SpecialChronicles.com and DanielandGeorgia.com. We'll be right back. Support for Special Chronicles is brought to you by listeners like you. Please support this podcast at specialchronicles.com/give. That's specialchronicles.com/give. Support for Special Chronicles is also brought to you by our Patreon supporters. Becoming a patron gets you exclusive access to Bonus Cast, a patron-only podcast with bonus features. Subscribe to either an annual season pass, mini-series 2-month pass, or episode 1-month pass. Join today and select your private streaming plan today. Become a patron supporter today at specialchronicles.com/bonuscast. That's specialchronicles.com/bonuscast. And support for Special Chronicles is also made possible thanks to a grant from the ComEd Energy First program. The country's first energy efficiency education program designed for and taught by people with disabilities. Learn more at specialchronicles.com/ComEd. That's specialchronicles.com/ComEd.
We're not just athletes.
We are the ambassadors of an uprising.
Peaceful protesters.
In a rebellion against anyone
who has a fear of difference.
Difference.
Our demands are
Equality.
Dignity.
and the recognition of our
Shared humanity. We will not stop.
or accept anything less.
Today, our world is
More divided than ever.
And coming together has never been more urgent.
the revolution.
Is inclusion.
Find out more at jointherevolution.org.
And until next week, remember, choose to include
Special Chronicles. Giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
The show's not done. Just when you thought the show was done, it's not done. This is just the second half of it. Well, listen to the Daniel and Georgia Show. This is season 2, episode 7, Double Date Nights number 1. My name is Daniel from SpecialChronicles.com and DanielandGeorgia.com.
And I'm Georgia, his true love, and Chef G at Georgia's Kitchen.
And our special guests from top to bottom.
We have the beautiful Lauren.
Oh, I was gonna have them introduce themselves, but okay. Okay, let's try this again. It's okay. Let's try this again. And our special guests from top to bottom, the beautiful.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And the handsome
Garrett.
There we go. See? So now you guys know how to introduce yourselves when we do our second double date night. So let's move on.
Okay, great.
True love. This is your. That's your cue.
I'm spacing out here.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
So this is for both Lauren and Garrett. Can you tell us what do you do together on a date?
Okay, so I would say our favorite date night is either going out to see a movie and dinner, or we love bowling a lot.
Yeah. And Garrett, same thing for you.
Yeah. What do we do together on a date? We have dinner. I know that we get to play games. Making dinner and just watching movies via Netflix party.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lauren, do you want to ask us, both of us?
Yes. Daniel, what do you like to do with Georgia on your dates?
I like to watch Netflix movies and cook with her and go on movie and bowling and cycling dates.
Very cool. And Georgia, what do you love to do with Daniel on your dates?
My dates with Daniel, we talk a lot. Okay. We go to movies, we go out to dinner, we do go bowling, and we'll go out to dinner, and yeah, that's pretty much about it.
That is very cool.
Can I add one more addition to that?
Go right ahead.
We also like to, you guessed it, podcast together.
Right.
As probably, Tim Shriver can correct this, probably the original Special Olympics athlete to podcast together, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The original? Okay, good. The original Special Olympics podcasting couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, as our listener Ian from Great Britain, for SSIGM Ian, calls us the prince and princess of Special Olympics. But
he
I like to say that.
the
I would
other
like to say
catchphrase
Lowen and Garrett, you guys are also the prince and princess of Special Olympics as well. Both like, well, can we have double prince and princesses of Special Olympics?
That's perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So who's going to be the king and queen?
King.
Queen.
I'll be the queen.
Okay, so we're all going to be promoted to kings and queens. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. We should, next time that we're all, when we're at the Athlete Leadership Academy in the fall, we should ask Karen Milligan what she says to that.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, okay.
We can get her on the call her on this show. We should ask her today. So let's move quickly on because we're at 40 minutes and we want to get into some other random topics that Lowen and Garrett can come
So
up with.
I think we should, since we already talked about outfield states already, so why don't we go to number 5 then?
Yes, let's fast forward to number 5. What's number 5?
Okay.
Because
So number 5 is actually for Lowen and for Garrett. Do you two have any nicknames together as a couple?
Well, since we started going down to Mexico together, we kind of like to use Spanish names as our nicknames. So I call him Gerardo and he calls me Lorena.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Awesome. So the way I kind of took that question, and in a minute, Lowen will let you ask us that question, but the way I kind of took it was like a relationship name. You know how like in TV shows and movies, couples have like what the kids call
ship names.
Ship names. I mean, I'm a little too old to be calling it that, but hey, I'm trying to be hip with the young kids. So that's the way I kind of took the question. And so like all ship name is Janiel, Ganiel.
Yes, that's correct.
So if Lowen and Garrett, if you guys would have a ship name, what would your ship name be?
Just combine your name into
just combine your names.
one nickname.
Her name is Lauren. My name is Garrett. So.
How about Legrand?
Wait, what was that?
Legrand.
Crud, I don't
wait,
know.
what about like so L and then Garrett, Lewit, Lewit, Lawrett.
Oh, okay.
Garrett, I think I came up with it for you. So it's L, so Lowen's name L, and then your name Allett. Right?
Yeah.
L-A, so it's Lowen, L, and then Garrett, it's your name, Allett. Lewit. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Lowen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm now spacing out on why I came up with Legrand.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to ask us the same question?
So what are your nicknames for each other?
I think I should say it. So I came up with a nickname until I told Daniel about it. It's actually Janiel. G, which is my name, and Aniel, Aniel, that's his name. I combined that probably, oh my God, probably in the fourth year of dating. I actually came up with that and I put it on Facebook. So it's like when you find my name, you will see it right underneath my profile picture.
Very cool.
Neat. So Lowen and Garrett, do you guys have any questions for us or topics to talk about? As this is a double date night #1 on the Daniel and Georgia show. Our listeners are getting a real life peek into what a double date night would be like with us.
Hey Daniel.
Yes. Garrett.
I am trying to think of a question for you. How does it feel like loving Georgia?
How does it feel like loving Georgia? I think I already answered that in previous questions, but it feels wonderful and joyful and loving.
Thank you, babe. I love you.
Yep. There you go. Okay. Lowen.
So here's my question. So what is your favorite date spot?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay. Dan, do you mind if I say it?
Yeah. And then can I say it after you?
Yes. So our favorite date spot was actually at Taylor Park. We actually had our first picnic together. We were just sitting down. We actually played games together. We played, I think, Frisbee, I think.
Did we? No, we had a picnic, and then we walked.
That's what I said.
And then we didn't play Frisbee. We had a picnic, and then we walked in mud and took a picture on a bridge.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
We walked in mud.
Yeah, we played in mud.
We walked in mud. We didn't play in mud.
We walked in mud. Okay.
We walked.
They cried, Garrett.
Laughing.
Okay, just go on. You're telling the story awesomely. So just.
It was the first time that we actually held hands together.
Was that the first time?
Aww.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, yeah.
Cute.
Okay.
And then we, our other favorite date spot was when he actually came into our park. He gave me my very first picture frame of him and me. That was when, I don't remember the year that was, but that was actually for my birthday. So he came in July and he gave me this frame. It was our very first date when Cinderella came out in theaters.
Yeah. An 8x10 picture.
Yes, I still have it. That would be.
I still have it too. It's just my frame broke, but that's the point. Awesome. Do you want to ask me the same question? Oh.
Yeah, what's your favorite date spot with Georgia?
I was gonna say what she said. Well, okay. That's the half of the answer. Wady, I just said that because I thought it would be fun. Wady, my favorite date spot. I was gonna say yes to both of those, but also when we went, it was a New Year's Eve date night at Kupo's Talk Winery.
Oh my God, yes.
And
my mom set up the whole thing.
But
when the waiter came in,
no,
the waiter was free desserts.
But little did we know, Georgia's mom didn't set the dessert powered up. And if anybody at Kupo's Talk is listening to this program right now, the waiter charged us for that dessert, so it really wasn't a free dessert. But he gave us the dessert because he saw how we're the cutest couple. Okay, wait. Let me take that back. We're the cutest couple, but then Lauren and Garrett, you guys also are as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
Don't forget Lauren and Garrett, Daniel.
Let's just. I didn't forget. You guys.
Hey, Daniel, could you
Yes.
ask us that same question? Please?
Yes. Yeah. So, Lauren, and then Garrett, I'll ask you as well. So first, Lauren, what is your favorite date spot?
So I have two. The first one would have to be Olive Garden. It's actually the one that we usually go to is up near Garrett and Valentine, and actually just we've gone there multiple times, but it was with his family. For the first time though, it was just us, and it was really nice. We enjoyed a really nice dinner. We usually also get to share a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think it's simple and romantic. I love it. And then my second, not all of our dates are here. For the past couple of times, we went down to Mexico together, and just sitting by the pool and talking and eating at the little restaurant down there called the Palapa. That's very just nice too. I really like that one spot in particular because you get the view of the ocean, and it's just like a very calming sensation. And having those moments with Garrett, make it even more special.
Awesome. Well, quick question before I ask Garrett the same question. I wanted to say, Lowen, fellow SSIGM and one of our listeners on our podcast here, Hannah, who is from Littleton, Colorado. She actually works at, she's about your same height, and she works at the Olive Garden in Littleton, Colorado. Oh. So if we ever use our United Travel benefits, we could all double date in Littleton, Colorado.
All right.
I mean, I think we have, Lone, I don't know about you, but I think Georgia and Garrett are going to love us because we work at the most awesomest place ever, right?
We do. I hate to brag, but we do.
Oh, I was going to say, Garrett, Georgia, you didn't hear what I said. So that you and Garrett are going to love us because Lone and I work at the most awesomest place ever.
Well, I kind of have to say this, but I think he kind of loved it before this because he has his brother and sister-in-law are also air traffic controllers. So he sort of had a little bit of that before I came into his life.
Yeah, awesome. We lost Georgia there for a minute, but Georgia, are you back? Oh, you're muted. You have to unmute yourself. And so,
sorry about that.
That's okay. So you heard us. So I'm just gonna go ask Garrett the same question. Garrett, What is your what was the question? Favorite date
What
spot?
was your favorite day spot?
Yes, Garrett. What is your favorite date spot?
I know that Lauren said, but I would have to think of a different thing. I am gonna say the same thing. The Olive Garden one. Yes, that's a favorite date spot. But I think the other date spot for us is going to the movie theater. Where I work because I can get Lauren in for free.
Awesome.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
neat. Maybe you can get all of us in for free.
Yeah.
Night.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So, let's move on because we've got about 6 minutes left of the hour, and we want to still try to call Karen Milligan or some random listener. Do you guys have any other questions for us, or I wanted to get to a couple of the things I jotted down.
Yeah, you go ahead, Daniel.
Okay, so one thing is we mentioned anniversaries just a little bit ago, halfway into the program, and sometime into the program. I don't know what that is. But how long? So George and I, March 2020 is a 5-year anniversary, and you guys said that your anniversary is October 20th. So October 20th. So currently, when is your what's your anniversary as of today? We're recording this May 2020, and then coming up in October 2020.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 3 years of D-Day.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 2 years, right?
3.
3 in October will be 3 years.
Yeah.
Yes. And on top of that, Daniel, yes, when this October comes, it will be 3 years. But as of right now, it's 2 years right now.
Right.
Congratulations, you two.
Congrats. Yeah.
I will also be turning 23 2 days after our anniversary.
You're turning what?
I'm going to be turning 23 2 days after our anniversary.
Awesome.
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday. We'll have to celebrate in October. In October, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be October 23rd.
And then the next week, we'll have to celebrate 1 year of working at United.
Right.
It'll just be a month of celebrations. I mean, let's just say how awesome that is. Okay. So
it's awesome.
Let's move on. And we'll get, so I was going to save this for the end of the program, but maybe I'll just get to this briefly right now. Plugs. And by plugs, I mean, we must enjoy just big news at the top of the show. But Lowen, you also have some big news, right?
Yes. So I started a blog just recently. It's called Exceptionalities. Please join. Please feel free to look at it, to comment.
What?
I would say that's my biggest news right now.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Congrats. And how do our listeners and / how do us, how do we all and our listeners all spell that, and what's the blog website address?
Okay, yeah. So this Exceptionalities is spelled Exceptionalities. Exceptionalities.
Okay.
And the website is exceptional1023.org. wordpress.com.
So exceptional 23, you said?
Yeah, yes, exceptional 1023.
Oh, 1023, okay.
.wordpress.com.
Awesome. So I'll put a link to that, and we'll, of course, share it in the show notes on specialchronicles.com and DanielandGeorgia.com. And yeah, awesome. So I'm sure we'll get you a lot of subscribers. My video producer says, I said, you can't get a hold of Karen, you can call me. I'll be your call person for your show. So yeah, our producer can't get a hold of Karen Milligan. So Jose, our producer, our video producer, our producer on this is going to be our call-in. Is that okay?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Luckily, this is going to be so weird, okay? By weird, I mean this is going to be. Luckily, our producer could just, unmute himself and hide his video, but we don't want him to do that. We're gonna just call him up on the FaceTime and just do that. Okay, so hey,
hello guys.
You're live on the Daniel and Georgia number one.
Hi guys.
Can you see everybody? Well, yeah, you can see everybody.
How are you doing, Jose?
Good, and yourself, Lauren?
Doing well.
Okay.
Great.
This is not cheesy at all because when I just asked our producer / listener Colin, Jose, can he see you guys? Usually our listeners can't see everybody, but Jose, you can see everybody, right?
Yes, I can see everybody.
That's not creepy. How can you see us?
Since I'm the video producer here at Special Chronicles, I'm recording this on Facebook on YouTube Live.
You're cracking all of us up right now.
Yeah, I'm cracking up.
Okay, I can play one of two laugh tracks. Which laugh track do you want to hear? Live audience or my laugh track? Or both?
Do both.
Both? Okay. There's a live audience. Thank you, audience. And now get ready to laugh. There you go. Okay, so in true popular. By the way, did you guys like that laugh?
It was perfect.
It was amazing.
Icing on the cake.
Somebody should edit that out. By edit that out, I mean our producer should edit that out and make a ringtone out of that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't hear you guys agreeing. I mean, you guys agree?
They're both laughing pretty hard right now.
Okay. So, in popular live listener call-ins, because this is a popular, Lauren and Garrett, you guys, this is a popular segment among our listeners. And so, she's just drinking out of a Comrade water bottle that I gave her.
Oh, great. Yes, I still have it. That's why I'm drinking it.
Okay, because Comrade's our sponsor. Yeah. So okay. So I thought to pull Lauren, you and Garrett in, we could go around the table because we're sitting around the table. I mean, our viewers know that we're on Zoom, but our audio listeners know that we're sitting around the table. I mean, social distance style because yeah. And so we could go around the table and we could go around the Zoom table. Get it? Around the Zoom table and ask a live listener who's on the FaceTime on the phone. He's He's actually physically on the phone. I mean, right? He's on the phone, and so we could all ask him a question.
All right.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
How about you, Garrett?
What?
Ask a live listener, Jose, a question.
Crud.
You want somebody else to go first?
I wanted Georgia to go.
Okay, I guess I will go. All right, so Jose, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been practicing bocce ball in my backyard.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Awesome. And let's see, Lowen. Oh, do you want me to go first? I mean, second.
I might have a question. I was actually just wondering. I was just thinking about if you had any pets.
Do I have any pets?
Yeah.
Currently, I don't have any pets, but in the near future, I am going to get me a service dog.
That's great. That's really great.
We know somebody who's going to be getting a service dog, right, Lowen?
Who?
Kyle.
Oh yeah.
One of the original UA. Yeah, he talks about it all the time. One of the original UFO.
Mm-hmm.
We are two of the original UFO. Yeah. Okay. So, do you want me to go next, thirdly, or Garrett? Do you want to go thirdly?
I think I'll let you go, Daniel.
Okay. So my question for Jose.
Yes, Daniel.
See, clearly we do this all the time. Okay, Jose. So, what is your favorite part of working at Special Chronicles as our video producer?
Well, my favorite part working at Special Chronicles that I get to work with this great person named Daniel who has taught me a lot. So that's my favorite part. But my other part is editing videos for Daniel and just editing videos for myself. And I like doing that kind of things.
Whoops, sorry about that. Awesome. Clearly, we've got a great volunteer production behind the scenes team here. Yeah. Okay, Garrett, you're up. You're fourthly. You're finally laughing.
Hey, Jose. I wanted to ask you about what are you doing for Memorial Day tomorrow?
Oh, good question.
What am I doing for Memorial Day tomorrow? Probably barbecuing outside in the backyard.
Do you want to Zoom with us? So we can all kind of join in with the barbecue?
I wish we had Snow TV.
I know.
Zoom TV or whatever. Something that you guys can smell what I would be cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. So can we preview anything about virtual summer games? Do you guys want to hear a preview about the virtual summer games?
Sure.
Is that a yes? That's a thumbs up?
Yes, that's a yes.
Lowen?
Yes.
Jose, are we allowed to give a preview? I don't want the digital airwaves to be. I don't want the you know who to really shut us down from broadcasting here. But
well, one preview is, as you already know, and I don't know if most of you followed. Dave Breen told everybody what the date would be.
Yes.
And that's June 9th through the 12th. And the days that we're going to have, the theme days that we're going to have for virtual summer games.
Yes. Did you guys know that we're gonna have theme days for the virtual summer games?
Yes, that was in Karen's email.
Oh, so clearly we are not. Well, okay. Clearly we are just previewing this for everybody, all listeners. We all know this. Okay. Can we just say how awesome our cooking videos are? Because Lowen, you did a cooking video. I did a cooking video. Georgia did one on her cooking TV show. We all did cooking videos. Jose, did you do a cooking video? Cooking with confidence?
I did not do a cooking video, but I came with a suggestion of the cooking videos that we have going on. So,
but okay, let's do a show of hands on the broadcast today on who thinks Jose should do a cooking with confidence video.
What?
Who thinks Jose should do a cooking with confidence video? Okay, Jose, can you see everybody?
I can.
For our radio listeners, our podcast listeners, everybody's raising their hands. So
as soon as I get my oven working, as soon as I get my oven working, I'm gonna bake some cookies, some chocolate chip cookies.
You don't
with oatmeal.
Okay, technically you don't. Okay, Lowen and Georgia, you guys are both better cooks than Garrett and me, and probably.
Garrett's a pretty good cook.
Garrett's a good cook. Oh, okay.
I believe he is. I haven't tasted anything he's made yet, but I would love to try.
Wait.
With that,
I have a question. I have a question for Georgia.
Yes,
so Georgia.
Okay, what's up, Jose?
I have an oven. How can I cook chocolate chip cookies?
Well, you kind of need the chocolate chips. You need a little bit of flour.
You need a cookie sheet.
Yeah, a cookie sheet, and you can put anything that you want in the cookies, like chocolate chips, M&Ms, or anything that you want.
And you forgot the most important ingredient. Besides love, but I mean, you forgot the most important ingredient.
Okay.
The person was going to eat it.
Okay.
No, but is there other ways to cook without an oven cookies? That's
like,
what I meant.
No bake. Yeah. Can't you do no bake?
Well, what you can do, Jose, is to look up the recipe, and if it says like microwave cookies, you can actually microwave the cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the closest oven that you have.
That is very true. You can do that too.
Okay. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you for answering my question, George.
And we probably should wrap up this episode, this broadcast soon. But before we do, I thought we could go around and since Jose already asked Georgia a question, he could go around our Zoom table, our virtual Zoom table, our social distance Zoom table, and ask each of us a question. So, for the sake of time, Georgia, he already asked you a question. So let's just go around the room and around the table. And does that sound good to everyone? Okay.
So Garrett, I have a question for you. Now that we're social distancing, are you still doing weightlifting at home, or are you still practicing for any upcoming plays?
All right, now that is a great question, Jose. Now for that, I am still working out. In the mornings on Mondays and Fridays. Yes, for powerlifting, but only at home. I can only do it at home because of this disease. So yes, I am still working out, but that will be done on June 5th. But I got done with theater classes for the spring. I might be coming back for theater classes in the summer, which I just got my girlfriend Lauren to do.
Yeah, I'm very excited to join.
Awesome. Isn't there going to be some type of theater thing happening at the virtual summer games? I think Karen Morgan just said something about that, right?
Yeah, I think she did mention that in an email.
Clearly, we all read Karen's emails.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. If Karen will probably be listening to this, so Karen, if you're listening to this, we all read your email, every email that you send us.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Constantly.
So, Lauren, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Since you like going to Mexico, correct?
Yes.
What's the best part that you like going to Mexico? I've been to Mexico, and the best part for me was Cancun. That was fun. I went to this. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we actually, we go down to Puerto Vallarta. My parents bought a place down there, and we have friends that also have places in the same building, which is how we got hooked up with that idea. And we've been renting, they rented out on Airbnb. So we do that, and yeah, that's basically what we've been doing over the winter holidays. We're not going down this year, unfortunately, because of COVID-19, but I'm sure we will go down maybe the year after or something.
Do you visit any like shows when you're down there, like any like entertainment or anything like that?
Any shows? Well, every time Star Wars came out, we would actually go see it, and we would actually go to the movie theater and see it down there with our friends.
Yeah, the best part I had when I was in Cancun, Mexico, was when I went to this like park called Garrett, where they have Mayans come out, or Native American Indians from Mexico, and do a whole entire production show. So that was pretty fun.
That was cool.
Just asking. That's why I was asking if you did any shows like that.
Yeah, there is one. It's called the Night of. No, is that what? I think I'm messing up the name. But they do this one thing. You go on a boat. It takes you a little bit up, and then there's the show of acrobats. It's really cool. It's beautiful, and you have dinner, and it's really nice.
Awesome. Cool. And that's all, folks. It's time to wrap up the show. No, I'm kidding. I thought I could kind of squeak by there. Get it? That's a little throwback to last week's episode where we talked about all the cheese that we like. I think.
Yeah. We talked about our favorite cheeses when we talked to Dan's best friend Dan.
About all the cheese that we like.
Yes.
See, next time, don't you guys think that we need to have like wine and cheese?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. So, double date night number 2 is going to include wine and cheese. So, yeah. So, you guys, those are listening, remember to tweet us #DanielandGeorgiaShow and let us know what wine and cheese should we all be having, and we will all go out and buy it and and hopefully do it in person. But like, you know, okay. Jose, final question. Who has the final question?
Well,
who has the final
question could be
because we're going on the table.
Oh, so yeah, the final question is Daniel.
You guys, can you tell how much clearly he forgets about the guy who has the power to mute him? I can mute him at any moment, so I've got the controls right on my fingertips here. So there you go. So we can wrap up the show.
Yes. So, Daniel, I have a question for you.
Yes, Jose.
What was the best part of this Zoom date night?
This Zoom date night. I like that title, Zoom date night. We might have to change the title though. You guys think we should change it to Zoom date night?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
That's a better title, right? Zoom date night. Okay, let's do that. Let's change the title. The best part of the Zoom date night? Well, I can tell you first what was not the best part. That was me locking Jose out of his Zoom account. That was not my part. My favorite part is being so hot in the studio. I mean, Georgia can agree. I'm clearly, maybe Lo and Garrett, you guys can agree too. Clearly, I'm so hot, right? I mean,
yeah, it is 90 degrees outside right now.
On top of that, I've got this. Okay. The real answer here is my favorite part is really broadcasting this Zoom double date night with my cutest true love, the beautiful Lowen, and the handsome Garrett, who's the voice of Special Chronicles. That is my favorite part.
This is my favorite double date night.
It's my first double date night. Well, what about you guys?
I know, I'm just saying this is my first and only favorite.
Good. You guys all want to give a big round of applause and just a quick second words of thanks to our video producer who has been really handling everything behind the scenes. Jose, do you guys want to ask Jose a question before we go? Let's ask the question that we ask the at the end of the Abu Dhabi Daily Show and when we ask at the end of all of our interviews. That is a two-part question. You guys, what does inclusion mean to Jose, and his final thoughts on the impact of the Daniel and Georgia Show? Just the impact of the Daniel and Georgia Show. And Special Chronicles.
Well, inclusion means that nobody should be discriminated at all. That's in general, and that's what's inclusion. And then that the impact of the Daniel and Georgia Show
and Special Chronicles,
and Special Chronicles is that you guys are making a movement where people with intellectual disabilities can also have date nights on Zoom or regular date nights also, but mostly right now is on Zoom. So.
Awesome. And your final thoughts on the impact of Special Chronicles?
That Special Chronicles is the best
digital media
audio
platform
podcast out there.
Not just audio podcast, but platform, right?
Yes, platform.
You guys want to say what you guys think that the impact of Special Chronicles and the Daniel and Georgia Show is, Lone and Garrett?
Well, for me, I would say that I think for me the impact of it is that this is something that everyone is watching. This is something that Daniel had put together, and he's proud of it, and people that know him, love him, and support him are proud of him for doing it. I think that's sort of the impact I'm getting from all of this.
Thank you. And the Daniel and Georgia show? Oh, that's the same thing. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Garrett?
I think the impact for this and for the Georgia and the Daniel show, the impact for this is that for people to see this, but to get the message across, so that people can understand and know not to discriminate against people.
Yes, absolutely.
I hate to add on. I want to just quickly add on to what Garrett said. Not just people, but also anyone with any type of ability. You know, that's my whole thing about exceptionality, because it celebrates what your abilities are, not limiting yourself based on what you can't do.
Yeah, absolutely. And to add on to you, Lowen, to add on to you, it's showing people that those of us with all abilities, all of us, those of us with all abilities, bring joy, acceptance, inclusion, and unconditional love to everybody that we meet.
Hey, Daniel.
Yes.
I understand what Lauren is saying, but I think to add on for that, I think is for people to get a clear understanding of who we are, because we are not just garbage, because we are people. We are people, and we need to have our voice heard.
Absolutely.
So that's the impact.
We need to celebrate that.
Yes, and celebrate that. Yes, that's the impact. Georgia, did you want to add on to that?
Yeah, well, what impacted me on the Daniel and Georgia show is everyone talking about what their favorite things are. And it's another way of me to actually talk to my friends. Not just Daniel, but with my other friends. Because I haven't seen Garrett in over about a year. I haven't seen Lauren since the shadowing at United. So the reason why I love the show so much is to interact with all my friends.
Awesome. Jose, final thought to that before we all sign off?
No, those are actually really, really good thoughts.
Good. So that's what we hope that all of you listening and watching the Daniel and Georgia show, Zoom double date night #1, can get out of this program, can get out of this episode. And please feel free to tweet that and share that and tell all of your friends and family about that and this program as well. Let's go around the table and say, how can people follow us on the social medias? And then we'll say how to follow the show. So Garrett, Lowen, Georgia?
How you can follow me on, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and my blog, of course.
Awesome. And Garrett? Oh, and Instagram? Did you say Instagram? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and your blog?
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and my blog.
Oh, YouTube. Okay. Not on Instagram?
Not Instagram.
Okay. So Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and your blog. There we go. I got it. Okay. There we go. Garrett?
I think to follow this for the Georgia and the Daniel show, yes, what Lauren said, but mainly Facebook.
Facebook for Garrett. Okay. We'll put links to all that in the show notes on DanielandGeorgia.com and SpecialChronicles.com. Georgia, how can people follow you?
Yeah, so you can email us.
Well, no, you.
Oh, for me. Okay.
And then,
so for me,
and then we'll get to the show.
okay. So you guys can contact me on Facebook Live on Georgia's Kitchen. I don't exactly have a web page for that quite
But
yet.
soon I'll help you with that.
Oh, you do that. Okay.
So, I said I'll help you with that.
Yes, you do. Please also that I'm going to be having this upcoming show on Georgia's Kitchen this Saturday at 10 a.m. I'll be making chocolate chip muffins.
10 a.m. Central Time because we have listeners across the country and globe. So 10 a.m. Central, right? 10 a.m. Central Time. Okay, good. And you can follow me. The Fox 32 News called me a podcast celebrity, but co-worker with Lone at United Airlines. You can follow me at Podmandan, Podmandan, at Podmandan on the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Podmandan. You can find out what I'm doing off air. If you guys are curious, I post, as Georgia says, I take a lot of pictures. So you can find all my pictures on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and find out what I'm doing. Just follow my Insta stories and stories. Producer, are you still on the line?
Yes, I am.
How can people follow you?
You can follow me on Live with Jose TV, on Live with Jose TV on Instagram
and Facebook.
Okay.
And to wrap things up, Lauren and Garrett, you guys know, do you guys want Georgia to tell everybody how to follow the show? This show, Daniel and Georgia Show?
Yes.
Okay. Georgia, take it away. How can people follow the Daniel and Georgia Show?
Okay, sorry, hold up. Okay, so you can also private message us on Facebook Messenger, m.me/Daniel and Georgia. You can email us at DanielandGeorgia@SpecialChronicles.com. Tag us on social media, #DanielandGeorgiaShow. You can tweet us, either me or Daniel, at #DanielandGeorgiaShow. You can also call us on the air and send a voice message. Also, you can contact with us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, email, and Twitter.
And they can also find all those ways as well as subscribe to our newsletter at DanielandGeorgia.com, which is our digital home. Home. And you could also get in touch with our network, our podcast network, our groundbreaking podcast network. #Special Chronicles. Join the conversation. Tag us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Tag us. DM us on Facebook Messenger, m.me/Special Chronicles. Email feedback at specialchronicles.com and at Special Chronicles on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter at Special C Podcast, and subscribe to the newsletter, specialchronicles.com/newsletter. And we've got new programs. And this summer, we will hopefully have some new podcasts for you guys to listen to from Great Britain and down under in Australia. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, that is exciting.
Joining our network as we expand this global athlete media platform. Okay, you guys have any final thoughts to say? Should we hang up on a producer?
Sure.
Should we all say bye to Jose?
Yes.
Bye, Jose.
Bye, Jose. We love you.
We love you. Thank you.
Love you too, guys.
There you go. Okay. Thank you guys. This has been a successful hour and a half. Daniel and Georgia Show, Zoom double date night #1. We'll have to do this again. Hopefully in person someday, right?
Yes, in person especially.
All right, I'm going to go enjoy the holiday weekend. You guys all too. I hope you guys all have enjoyed the holiday weekend. And until next week, we'll say we remember choose to include us at the same time, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So until next week, you guys show compassion, show love, Stay safe, stay healthy, and remember,
Wish to include.
choose to
Choose to
include. Until next week, remember, choose to include.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
That's a wrap. Let's stop that. And there we go. Can we stop the live video, producer?